What do you think about the song? Pretty good. I finally got the YouTube library to work, so. Alright, let's get into this. Let's see. Here, flipping around because it's a pretty bright red or orange. I don't know. Alright, let's get into things. Wow, yeah, hey Angle. Thank you so much for shouting yourself out. That's amazing. Alright, let's hop in. I don't even have myself watching. Hang on. Let's do that real quick. Aimlessly watch myself. There we go. What never gets old. Shouting yourself out, I know. It really is the most fun thing. Alright, let's hop into this. We'll change the song at some point, but got a few new songs to play with. Alright, so we have an injury. J. Terry tore his labrum. One of our best defensive players from last year on his second year, and he tears his labrum in the preseason. Thankfully, he should be back. I think this is like week 2, week 3 in the NFL. I'm not sure. Let's play a new song. How about this? So yeah, he's gone for a little while. And that kind of, if you look at the title of the stream, this is fixing the defense. So losing one of your best defensive players when you're trying to figure out what's going on with your defense is not usually that helpful. So we'll see what we can do without him. He's gone though, nothing we can do about it. Spilt milk and all that. Let's do our training real quick. I do still have Kai Linehan, Colin Childress, and Chris Harris as our training players, just because some of our other guys are either not going to play for a long time or they're already starting. So it'd be kind of a waste to get them, I think, in. Any upgrades? Yep. Arthur Love, that's good timing considering. Let's keep trying to build up his pass rushing a little bit. After what I saw last stream, power moves go up 2, agility goes up 1. That's pretty good. Rashawn Gary, that's good timing as well. I really could use his run stopping being better. Rashawn Gary almost could be an outside linebacker in the 3-4. And then of course we have Kerry Webster, and Webster I feel like there's just not a lot left to do for him. He's kind of nearing the end of his journey with us, I believe. So let's try to get him run stopping. That's just what we need from everyone right now. Alright, I've got a new playbook, or not a new playbook, but I've changed the playbook quite a bit, so let's hop into this. I like this song. No pause it though. We're in game now. Alright, we still have Lance Roach returning kickoff here, and this one will go to him. That one looks returnable. I still haven't figured out how to return a kickoff yet.
They'll take over first and 10.
Now comes Daniel Jones in game 3. We're still just wanting to make sure. He's looked really good so far. But I just want to make sure he's the guy going forward. So clearly. Yeah, it's just hard in this game. I've got this play that I'm really interested to try, and I want to try it here on first down. We'll see how this goes. Actually, I think it should be flipped around the other way. So this play, I'm reading the guy with the R over his name, over his head, for a run first. I'm going to hand it off to Y if he crashes in, or if he stays. Otherwise, I'm going to keep it, and then I'm reading the guy with P over his head to see if I want to throw it to R1 or keep it. So let's try this. Okay, so I keep it. That's a play I'm excited to use. 3 options on what you can do with the play. 15 yards on our first run. That was a pretty good one. That feels good. That's what I was specifically scouting today. So I feel really good about that. In fact, this formation has a lot of motion with the running backs. It has a moving route a lot before the play starts. So. Ooh! Looking good. This could become the base playbook, or base formation of our playbook here. Let's do another one. Let's keep it going. This one's just a simple stick concept. Never a huge fan of stick. Well, it was open. Gets us 4 yards. Alright, so that's one of the formations we added. Let me do another formation. This one should be pretty interesting as well. Be able to try. I don't love running into... We'll see how this goes here. Oh, no. It's open. Okay. Alright. Well, if it's there, we'll run it 8 yards for Matthew Beard. Get a first down on that one. We've got a few other plays out of this formation. This is a twin tight end formation, so... This one I could be looking to hit Ernie Stachelski for 6 here. Ah, bad throw. First bad throw I can really say of the Daniel Jones era. That could have been a pretty good game. Could run a rub flat. Everybody wants a good rub flat. What a weird name. This one's simple. Either I hand it off, which I think I will do. Ah, I needed Big Boy to get out there and block a little faster. Okay, let's get in here and run something like this. Simple levels concept here. Let's see what happens. Ah, just didn't really have it open quite like I was hoping to. We will go for it here though. Why not? This one could be interesting. I could see Miller being open. He's not, but Dante Pettis is wide open. Nice. That's a good pass too.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's run a little play action boot to the right here. Looking for Stachelski, maybe Fernandez. Oh, he was there. He just gets it knocked out. Okay. It's a nice, nice play though. Run another play action here. This one's going to. I don't know. We'll see who this one goes to. Didn't have anybody open there. I kind of thought maybe if I ran towards the line, Tosi would take off and run. He did not.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
I don't know that I have a great play here. Ah. Doggone it. That play took forever to develop, and when I finally saw it open, it was too late. Alright, well, we'll kick it here on 4th down. I thought that was 4th down. Whatever. Man, Ricky Rubini's got a booty. Alrighty. Curious to see who it's got on defense first. It's a nice catch. Your wide receivers need to do that.
At their own
The way that guy just rolled on top of it and then tried to get back up and immediately got hit down. Wyatt Ertz at quarterback still. This is a guy we've played against him quite a few times now. Safe to say, I think we're the better team than they usually are. They're in 2 wide, so let's run a little man blitz here. I'm curious to see who's actually starting right now on the defense, considering Jay Terry's injured. I think it's just Arthur Love. Let's run a press coverage here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the
30 line right.
line.
Nice, Mitch Newman. There we go. We're hoping to see a little better run defense today, because that's been what I've really struggled with so far.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
I like bringing the safeties here. This is dangerous. This is definitely dangerous. Arthur Love, though, man. This guy has had a phenomenal preseason.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And I know I've been controlling him. I'm not trying to make him better than he is. He's just been playing really well. Oh, Chris Clement got signed. That's the guy last episode, or last stream I was talking about. Nice juke. I was needing to sign somewhere. So he did get signed. That's awesome. That's great. Okay, so we get a little more Daniel Jones. I want to see some more of this formation. So this one, same thing here. I'm basically reading R and then reading P. Oh! I don't think I read that wrong.
Daniel Jones sacked.
Did I? Yeah, look at this. He's going for the running back, and then he just switches. Look at his head switch. Bam! Okay. I don't think I read that wrong. I think they just played that really well, and I can't even be too upset about that. Sometimes that happens. You play with fire with that play a little bit. This is a play I used to always run in Olympia. Ah, man. One thing I've noticed in this game is linemen really do get out there slow. It's hard to follow them for blocks. Which is somewhat, I guess, realistic.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Oh boy. Set your feet, throw, Dante, caught, step out. That is a nice play right there. Not sure why he's creating a ball he doesn't have anymore, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let's run a simple screen pass now to Matthew Beard. Nah, they read that. They read that one.
Complete to number 23. Taken down back at the 42.
So this one's going to go to Robert Woods here. Maybe Dante. Ah. I was asking a lot of him right there.
Intended for Dante Pettis. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Not a lot you can do here. I think you're more looking for field goal positioning, unfortunately. Ah. I thought that other cornerback was going to break down a little bit on him, but... how long of a field goal would this be? Do we dare try it? I dare try it. Why not? It's preseason, right? You got to see what your guy can do. Wow. That had like 15 yards spare on it.
Makes the score. Flyers 6. Bears nothing.
That was like a 70-yard field goal just about. My goodness. Ricky Rubini. Mad lad. This one's returnable. Okay.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own
Alright, so we get one more drive with our starting defense. I'd like to see somebody other than Arthur Love and Mitch Newman make plays, but I'm not complaining.
The pass complete to number 80. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That's not like my eye. Ah. Oh, he's going to get to the outside. Mitch Newman meets him there, but I think he got a first down.
Number 32.
No,
David
he did not.
Montgomery, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line.
All right.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Doggone, man.
The pass complete to Tariq Cohen. 24-yard gain.
Okay, so they're in 3 wide, so that's my fault for not matching. Let's try this. I'm not sure why Rashawn Gary's so far out there.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ah. Who was that?
The pass.
That's Quandre Diggs getting beat, man.
It's a
I
gain
need
of
my
20.
secondary is just
First
not
down,
looking that good.
Chicago.
It's an interesting formation here where you have nobody really in the second level. Everybody's up at the line. I kind of like it. It's not working though. Nothing's working.
Complete to Allen Robinson.
All right, fine.
He's
We'll
out
go
of
back
bounds at
to
the
just normal
14-yard line.
2-4-5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
I don't know why my guy just can't get off the block,
Tackled
man.
by Justin Matabike.
Bike.
Third down.
I think that was Mitch Newman in coverage there.
Complete to Tariq Cohen.
Tariq Cohen's the kind of guy that would do that, though. I can't be too upset about it.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Flyers 6.
All right, so 6-0 is our score. I think the starters are all still in. Touchdown. Nope.
Number 29, Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier, brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Bam.
David Montgomery,
Swarming him.
ball carrier, brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 wide. Okay. 2 tight end. I think this is what I want to do here. Ah!
David Montgomery, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Chicago.
Nothing you can do about that.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score.
All right, so that took him 19. I don't know what that 19 means. Does that mean 19 minutes? Does that mean 19 seconds? Like, how long did it take him? Chris Clement is kicking off for them as well. All right.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Okay, so let's start
26-yard
simulating some
line.
injuries now. I'll keep Daniel Jones in just because I think he deserves it, frankly. Let's say Dante Pettis goes down, and so McCole Hardman and Robert Woods are 1 and 2. Dylan Murdoch steps up, and we'll keep the rotation the way it is, where Murdoch's going to be on the outside, I believe, here. In a gun situation. So let's see what we can do with that. Yep, there he is on the outside. Probably here you're not going to see much of a difference because this is still going to be like a play to... Trying to get him sent to the hospital there. I didn't know what else to do with that. Kind of got scared. Whew. Okay. Let's try to play design to be thrown to him. So this one's a shakes route to him. I just don't have time to throw it, man. The pass rush for the Chicago Bears is just too good. We're gonna have to sub out I'm gonna have to sub him out here in a minute. There we go. Oh, we didn't catch it though. Oh, that was a nice throw, and he was there for it. Just didn't catch it. All right. Well, you know, it's kind of one of the things we're looking to find out. Who can step up?
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Right, we got another 3 wide situation. Let's try some press. Somebody's getting beat on the outside. Who was that?
Allen Robinson.
So who's matched up on Allen Robinson here? Zoom in. Darius Long gets matched up on him. And he just, look at this. This is pathetic. He like does a little jukey shuffle and then he's just wide open. Alright, so we need to get a better wide receiver or a cornerback on him. How do I do adjustments here?
At the 46-yard line.
There we go, coaching adjustments. Alright, auto alignment, ball and air defense. Yep, let it play out based on their quarterback matchups. Here we go. So I want the matchup to be based on route running, maybe? Let's try by depth chart. Let's see what this does. I'm not entirely sure. They're in 3 wide. We're not going to get a playoff in time. Oh! Well, I like to play it pick, though. Tracy Walker making a big play there. We're going to run cover 2 man here on 3rd and 8. Okay, Mitch Newman making a play on the running back there. That's something we hadn't seen all game.
Intended for his wideout. It's 4th down.
Lance is just not getting a whole lot of opportunity there.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right. Let's try to stay in this formation here. We've run it a few times. Let's do just a simple run here. It was fine until the second guy came up and made the hit. That is what did us in there.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Doggone it. We lose all that yardage there. Alright, so that didn't start off well.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Stachelski. Yep, nice. And he actually catches it this time. That's good. That is good. That's something I'm looking to see.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line. The ball carried by
Somebody really blocked on that one.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
On a little read option here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Not really sure what I was doing on that one.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Nicole Hardman's an option here. No, we're taking off and running with this one. Nice. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Daniel Jones. He's fast. He's not actually remotely slow, you know? Something I hadn't considered before. I mean, he can move. He can throw a pretty nice ball. His play action game is pretty nice. Like, he gets guys to bite. It's a nice throw to Robert Woods. Nice throw. I'm glad to see Robert Woods having as good of a game as he's having, because Robert Woods, he's got 2 years left on his contract. Right now, I could walk away from him for free. I don't think there's any point at this point in the season to do it. But next season might look something like I cut him and then re-sign him to restructure his contract. Ah! I had X wide open there.
Daniel Jones.
And time just ran out, man. I'm not saying that like that one was all on our offensive line, but I need more time. Let's try a design play for Dylan Murdoch again here. We're going to run a little in route. We got him on the outside in this formation. Oh, he was wide open. That was my bad. That was my bad. He was wide open. I got to see how he got wide open again there. Was that just the zone breakdown? See, guy drops back. He's falling with them. Oh. Are we in deep thirds here? This guy's going to pick up Stachelski. Oh my goodness. A zone breakdown of all ages right here. This is how open he was. I'm meanwhile running out to the side. Oh, I finally see it. Too late. I throw it. It's a nice throw still, but at this point, I'm just asking Dylan Murdoch to get his head taken off. Man, that was a nice clean route. Wide open. You can't ask for much more. That was also nice. He's going to catch that one down at the 24. I think this gives us a chance to go for it here. I'm not going for another field goal.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Cole Hardman, maybe Ernie Stachelski. Our options here. Bad throw. That's a mesh. That's just on mesh right there. Frustrating.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Right, let's keep seeing what happens here. Who's matched up on defense? Is that Darius Long still?
The pass. Complete to number 80.
So we got Allen Robinson, and it looks like it is actually Byron Handy matched up on him. Okay. So, you know, we're trying to see how Byron Handy does here.
And 7 at the 27-yard line.
A little more pressing. Okay, and that was Quandre Diggs on Cole Kmet.
Complete to Cole Kmet.
That's pretty good, I'd say.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Nice. Quandre Diggs coming up with a big break up there.
Incomplete from the contact.
Who was that got beaten coverage, though? This is... Who is this? Arlen DeConti? Oh, this is Dusty Hale in coverage. I mean, yeah, I don't know why a wide receiver gets matched up with a... Oh, there's 4 wide. That's why. Okay. Well, you know, hey, that's okay. We can live with that. I will be giving Kyle Linehan all second half, I think, to start. That's pretty nice. I can work with that.
First down
I think Daniel Jones has only had maybe one pass that wasn't good today. So I'm really impressed with him. He's had a few good, really good runs. Let's see, where we're at on the field, I'm kind of wanting to run this. So here we're just peeking this guy. If this guy runs with beard... That's a nice play too, man. That is a simple play and execution. If this guy follows that guy, I throw it. If he doesn't, I run it. It is that easy. Not much you can do about that one. And that's kind of the idea. I want to run an off tackle. I don't think I've run that yet. And let's see. I didn't want to flip it though. Whatever.
The ball carried by number 23.
Okay.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Whoa, that was a dangerous throw on my part, you know.
Jones pass.
No blaming Daniel Jones for that one. All right, let's try this again. So the peak is the cornerback here. We're reading this guy.
Yards to go.
The play was there. It just got covered really well.
Complete to Scott Miller.
That happens.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Ah, that was almost in the 20. Alright, so we know they're gonna pass it a lot here. Let's stay in man as long as I can here. Cover 1. Ah, that's Dusty Hale. Just absolutely getting drugged by that tight end. I'm sorry. I didn't realize he was that slow. Is he? DeConte is a wide receiver. Now, why is a wide receiver getting matched up on a 4 wide? So we can't even afford to run nickel here.
First down.
We're gonna get killed at nickel.
The pass intended for Tariq Cohen, incomplete.
Man, I didn't realize he was that slow. That hurts. Who's... I gotta have Dusty Hale in zone coverage. Good coverage. Who was that? Was that Jeff? I think that was Jeff.
Intended for Deontay Harris, incomplete.
That was nice.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Alright, let's run one more here. Hopefully get a stop. Thrown under to Cole Kmet, of course.
The pass. Complete to Cole Kmet.
I don't understand.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Those are the coaching adjustments. Zone drops for hooks are way too, Let's go to 5 yards on that. Or is it the curl? Is it curl flats? Let's do 5 yards on that. See if that helps. I don't know. It just feels like we're playing way too soft. So here Dusty Hale's going to be matched up on Tariq Cohen. No, actually, he will not. That's a coverage breakdown. Or, that's not even a coverage breakdown. That's the pass rush right there.
To Cole Kmet. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Byron Handy gets beat there.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Life's like that. Sometimes you just lose.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
Matt Prater, I forgot that's where we sent him. Did I really send him to Chicago, our own division rival? Stupid.
The kick is good.
Decision I would not make today.
Bears 14,
Alright, this is our last chance to see the starters. I think I'll be resting them for all of week 4 as well. So
his guys take over first and 10.
you know, week 4 there's just no reason to see him. I don't care if that's what the AI does. That's just stupid, so it's not happening. Alright, this one could be interesting. McCole Hardman could be open here. If he's not, I think it's going to be Robert Woods open. Doesn't matter because I don't even get a chance to throw the ball.
Daniel Jones sacked. Tackled
Danny
by
Dimes has
the
been
17-yard
destroyed today by our O-line, and I don't understand that. Our O-line should be better than this. I know they're... Wow. Did somebody get injured? No? Surprisingly, nobody got injured there. I mean, seriously, poor Daniel at this point. Can we block for longer than 2 seconds for this man? This ain't happening. Nah. That's an arm punt. I know that looks bad for Daniel Jones. Obviously, we're not counting that against him. He just got his butt beat by the D-line all series. That was horrible.
The pass.
Oh,
Complete to number
this is
80.
rough.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
There we go, Dusty Hale.
The pass.
Finally, we see him break something up in pass coverage.
Incomplete.
About time.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nice.
Tariq Cohen, the Bears ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Well, that was a pretty lame first half, but let's get into the second half here.
14, Flyers 6.
Just didn't get a whole lot of chances to really do anything. I felt like our offensive line let us down a lot.
The Bears take over.
All right, let's make some adjustments here on defense.
28-yard line.
Why is Daniel Jones still in? Do the starters play all game or something? What's going on here? No, Daniel Jones is done for the day. We're going to see what Lance Roach and Jazeer Wilbur can do with Scotty Miller as the third. Actually, we're going to have Kosi Mensah as the third. Scotty is the fourth. Not even Scotty is the fourth. We're going to do CJ Woodard. I'm fine with this arrangement. Let's see. We're going to have Dylan Murdoch as the 1. Hugh Porter as the 2. And Alan Lazard as the 3, I believe. It's kind of how I want it. Justice Richards at the 4. Josh Greenwood's at the 5. And Corey Crockett at the 6. And we will be changing even more than that. That's just the start. I'll try Kosi at the 2. I want to see a little more from my offensive line. I am scared to get them hurt, but so far, I'm not super impressed with what I'm seeing. So let's keep them in for a little bit longer. Probably till maybe halfway through the third or the fourth straight up. Let's run Bradley Fisher now. Do we have any other left ends we can try? Luke Russell. We'll give him a shot today. Rashawn Gary's day is done for sure. Right end. I think we've seen enough of Justin Matabuike. We'll keep him in. Matthew James could be interesting, actually. So let's sub him in. Anybody else? Jabril Farr could be interesting. So we're going to do it like this. Defensive tackle. I've seen enough of Arthur Love. I think we'll move him out. I am interested to see what Justin Matabuike could do at the second spot there. And then maybe Trent Bullitt third. Zach Allen fourth. And then fifth. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe Luke Russell fifth. How about that? Outside linebacker, we'll do Kerry Webster. We just don't have a whole lot of spots there for people. Bradley Fisher could be third. We'll put him there and just see what happens. We're going to move Dusty Hale up to the starting mic. And we're going to move Kerry. Let's actually do it like this. Let's put Antoine Watts as the starting left. Kerry up as the second there. And then maybe Jocelyn Hayden in. I just don't want to see Mitch Newman at all. Right outside linebacker. Still haven't seen a whole lot from Chance Fortunata. I'm considering just leaving him in there. But let's not do that. Antoine's starting right now, so we can't move him up to first. Don't really have an option here for a guy that can step in. Kind of looks like it's got to be Jocelyn Hayden. Quarterback, we'll do Byron Handy number 1. I am curious to see, do Tamani and then Desmond Ellis. And then we'll bring in Chris Harris at the 4th. Just go by the books here. Darius Long 5th. Free safety. They better not change this in the 4th quarter because that would be really annoying to redo. We'll just do like that, and then that's fine. Let's try Chris Harris out and Hugh Porter. Third down back is going to be Lance Roach with Kosi 2nd and Jazeer Wilbur 3rd. Power back is going to be Kosi, CJ Woodard, and then Jazeer. Slot receiver is going to be Hugh Porter, then Dylan Murdoch, and then I think Josh Greenwood. Rush left end is going to be, let's do Bradley Fisher. And then we'll do Kerry Webster. And then Zach Allen. And then for the right side, we will do Justin Matabuike. And then Trent Bullitt. And let's try Matthew James. Oh, we're almost done here. Okay. Trent Bullitt could be interesting. Let's bring him in. And Zach Allen. Wait, who's... So Bradley Fisher, Matabuike. Let's do Bullitt first. With Allen 2nd, and then Matabuike. We could even bring Jabril Farr in. I think he'd be interesting. Let's just have him there. And then our sub linebacker will be... I kind of want to say I want to see Lance Harris try. Maybe like... probably something like this. Just because I don't trust Dusty Hale just yet. Let's do that. And then slot cornerback, we're going to have Tamani Bulware. And then Chris Harris second. And then we'll do Desmond Ellis. There we go. That was painful. Hopefully I don't have to do it again. Let's bring an edge rush. See what we can do with that. So I'm going to be using Colbert here. Of course, their starters are all still in, so I'm thinking this might change it in the fourth quarter. And I'm a little worried about that if it does, because that means I'm going to have to redo everything again, which was not fun. I think this will be an interesting test, though. We've got starters in against Nahais, Tamani Bulware with a nice break up there. We've got starters against backups. So if you're going to make a play, this is your time to shine as a backup. Everything here is like amplified that much more. So how we couldn't tackle right there, that's amplified. No, that's actually softened, I believe.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
Guess that wouldn't be fair to say that's worth more. Oh, Tamani Bulware making a nice play. I think Tamani Bulware has made quite a few good plays. I might have to move him up in the depth chart at the expense of someone. I don't know who yet. Oh, who was that just dropped a touchdown? Who is this? Kerry Webster, Olympia. No. That right there is 6, buddy. You got to make that catch. Good defense, though. Let's try cover sync. I want to go a little base here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. We had that, like, I don't see how we don't get a sack animation there. That's so frustrating.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Jabril Farr steps into the game. Was that Dusty Hale again? Yeah, Dusty Hale getting run over, man. I need to see more out of him.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
That's Byron Handy. Getting beat, not being able to tackle.
Complete to Deontay Harris. A gain of 12. And the Bears
Kai Linehan and Lance Hurich. That would have been a fun connection in college. Bam. We can live with that. Pin Bullet. Nice tackle there. There's a reason I re-signed him. I think he could be a nice rotational player. Oh boy. Let's bring a man blitz. Okay, Dusty Hale making a nice tackle there, though. So,
brought down at the 18-yard line.
doing cover 3 sky. I'm, worried about the hook curl here. Ah. Yeah.
Touchdown, Chicago.
See, that's an example of where it would have been nice to have the hook curl at 10 yards rather than 5, but
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
Chris Harris?
His kick is good.
All right.
That's the score. Bears 21, Flyers 6.
Flag down on the play. We'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, let's run this. Curious to see what Murdoch can do here. We'll take 6 yards.
The pass complete to number 19.
Now this is what I'm excited to do here because I think a lot of these plays work really well for Ty Linehan in specific. So here, okay, cornerback is the read. Really? Okay. I don't see how, but I'm gonna run it again. I ain't scared. Okay, Roquan Smith just killed me. Yikes.
A loss of 1.
All right.
3rd down and 11.
Would love to see that play out with Linehan, but we don't get a chance, so. Hit as he throws, man. I have not had a second. This is the starting offensive line out there. This is infuriating. I know the Bears are good, but come on. That's too much. That's way too much. Shanked it. Bad punt.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This is just infuriating. My offensive line has been horrible today. Oh, what is that? Nice tackle there from Bradley Fisher.
Number 32, David Montgomery, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard
This is a pass. Let's base the line here.
Brings up 2nd and
That way
9.
we stay more faithful to our zones. Oh! Hello, Desmond Ellis! A pick 6. Let's go. Nice is right. About time something went our way. You can't ask for better defense than that right there.
The kicker on for the point after.
Oh, I almost Brett Mahered that.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears.
How do you miss 4 extra points in one game?
13.
One day I'd like to see a kicker just trip them, you know, they trip over themselves as they're going to kick the ball. I think that'd be so hilarious. Like you just fall down face first. That, I guess that's not that funny, it's kind of mean, but like, that would be kind of funny. Let's run a buzz here. Dusty Hale, nice play there. He's starting to pick up for his lackluster first half, I'd say. All right, let's run a cover 2. Do I have just a normal cover 2? I guess Tampa 2 would be fine. All right, Tampa 2's fine. Pass. I was wrong. I was wrong. Why is Dusty Hill moving so flat-footed, man? I have the highlight for you. Can you do that on YouTube? Can you make highlights out of stuff like on Twitch? Let's see Dusty Hill here, another Olympia product, and let's see what he does. It's a handoff. Gee, do you mind closing the gap here? What is this? Yeah, that'll get him. What is his speed set to? 2?
He's taken down at the 33-yard
Golly.
line. A 9-yard gain on the play.
Message retracted.
It's 3rd down.
Message retracted. What happened? Ah. Doggone it. Oop. Controller.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Running it again. I don't know why I'm running it again. Oh, about the kicker slipping? Do you have that? You have that? That's a thing that's happened? I'm sure it has. That doesn't surprise me. That's hilarious. Can we base the line here? Nice! Who was that on defense there? I think that was Desmond Ellis. I mean, we're trying to keep track of who's making good plays. Is that Desmond? Desmond Ellis again. So they just run a little RNS switch here. Nice defense. Okay. Let's do a little cover 2 sink action. We're going to base the line on this one as well. Double team for bullet. That's good D right there. You can give up 5 yards on 2nd and 15.
Complete to Allen Robinson.
I'll live with that.
A 5-yard
I'll run a
and it's third
Tampa
down.
2 or sink. I don't really know what the difference is, if I'm being honest. Let's do it again. Base the line. Perfect. Perfect. I know Bulwari didn't make the tackle there, but he was there. He was there. They say my bit rate's low again. I don't know what's going on. It's apparently supposed to be 9,500. I guess I'll have to change that for next stream. Nice punt from Chris Clement there. That's really good.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, out comes Kyle Linehan once again. Really hoping to be able to get him some better action here. Not really his fault. He hasn't had a chance to play, and this is with the starting offensive line, so yes, I am very frustrated about that. Here, he'll get a little better opportunity, and we're going to take off with this one. Step out of bounds. Gets rocked down. I probably could have just slid. I wanted to get as many extra yards as I could, but that was not necessary. Let's hand it off to Jazeer Wilbur. We haven't seen any of him so far. Practice squad signed running back. Trying to make the roster here. I feel like somebody missed a blocking assignment on that, but we'll take 3 yards. We'll take 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
And under, this one's supposed to go to Alan Lazard.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ah! That was a tough one. I didn't have time. I just didn't have time. I really can't explain why the offensive line has been so bad tonight. Could be looking to... I haven't seen Hugh Porter really get open today. This one's going to Lazard. First down. Ooh. Game froze. Curl switch. That could be interesting. This could be Hugh Porter deep. If the safety there doesn't bite... Oh, he came. Ah! Man, that could have been Hugh Porter for 6. That was a nice play right there. I was able to read it before it happened. That helps. That really helps. Oh. Okay. So we're peeking Roquan Smith here and throwing it to Lance Roach if he doesn't. Somebody missed their blocking assignment there. Alan Lazard. Come on, dude. That's on you. I don't like how when you rotate the play, it rotates the running backs as well. I don't want to rotate the running backs. I want them to stay where they're at. That frustrates me. The simple stick concept there. We'll take that.
That's a gain of 5.
How is Kai
Brings
looking?
up 3rd and 4.
He's still tired. I can't afford to run him. An interesting play call here. What about a little whip route for Dylan Murdoch? Yep. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, Dylan Murdoch, one of the best route runners on this team. And I think Kai Linehan's looked fantastic so far. And we're only down 1 touchdown. Okay, it looks like they didn't make any subs, so that's good. We're going to be playing against starters the rest of the way, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's try running the ball with them again. I know that didn't work well last time. Okay. So here we're reading... Oh, did it sub? It did. Okay. Oh, no, it subbed. Are you serious? What did it do? It changed some things, but it didn't change other things. That makes no sense. No, CJ Woodard can start. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. This is all still the same. Let's sub out. We've seen a little bit of Dylan Murdoch at this point. Let's put Lazard up here, Hugh Porter up here, and let's try to see what Justice Richards can do. Let's move him up. Postman's up there. Alright, so we're getting the backup offensive line now. That's fine. I can live with that. We'll see Zach Allen now. I want to see Trent Bullitt continue. Actually, I want to see Matthew James. We haven't really seen him yet. Oops. Let's move that around. I do want to see more of Jabril Farr as well. In fact, let's bring Jabril Farr here. Sub him in for Jay Terry. Webster will start. Antoine Watts, it's fine. Yep, that's all good. Cornerback, I think I've seen enough of Byron Handy for the day. Let's move to Monty Bulwari up, Chris Harris to the 2, and keep Desmond Ellis where he's at. Free safety, strong safety, that's all fine. Third down back. So that should be Kosi Mensah there. Power back, that should be Jazeer. Slot wide receiver will be Hugh Porter. And then Josh Greenwood. And the other slot could maybe be, let's try Lance Roach. We're kind of just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks now. So we're going to have Zach Allen rush. Oh, no, he's rushing defensive tackle there. So let's do... we can't do Bradley Fisher because he's already doing it. Let's do Matthew James. We can try Dusty Hale there. Slot cornerback, we're going to do Chris Harris at number 1. We're going to do Desmond Ellis at number 3. Okay. All right, we should be good now.
A gain of 2 brings up second
off tackle. So this one's supposed to go just to the middle of the sticks there.
Number 1.
A horrible blocking.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings
All right, so Justice Richards checks in. If I see Lazard drop one more ball, really, I might just move on from him. Hugh Porter has looked fantastic, though. He has looked tremendous, and I think Harris constantly settling incorrectly. Okay, so we're peeking that guy. Doggone it. The read option and just handing it off inside has been nowhere. That's really frustrating. All right, let's run some plays here. Run a little Ravens power. Dude, our run blocking sucks. And that should not be. There's Chance Ellerby, though. I haven't gotten to see him yet. I was really hoping to get somebody like him, like he falls, but this wasn't in the cards. This one could be to Justice Richards. I might try to force this. He had it. He had it in his hands. I don't know what else I can do there. 4th and goal. You know, you probably shouldn't go for it here, right? But let's do it. Let's just do it. Hit. I mean, I just have not had a moment to play the game. My line has sucked today. I don't know if I need to make slider changes because they're not that bad. That's so infuriating. I guess maybe the Bears' defensive line is just that good. I don't know. Whatever. Nick Mullins is in at quarterback, so we better not screw this up now. Nice. There's Kerry Webster making a tackle. Kerry Webster's playing for a roster spot at this point. Not this year, probably, but in the future.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
we'll go to nickel here.
Line.
Right? Like, I don't know if there's something wrong. I guess it could just be a bad game for us, but it's really frustrating. I definitely don't feel like it should be as bad as it is. They were getting beat on a pass. Is this just a simple, this is just a simple slant here? Hey, thank you for being turned that way. I'm sure he's gonna do so much there. Like, why in the world is your guy turned towards the inside running this way, and you're turned to the outside? You physically can't, yeah, you can't backpedal it quickly enough and catch up to that. Come on. Maybe that's the way I aligned the defense there. That could be. Maybe I probably shouldn't align on a man coverage play. Zach Allen, nice play.
The ball carried by number 26. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Bring a little pressure. I love to bring pressure when you're talking about these so-so quarterbacks. Not to disrespect Nick Mullins. He's actually pretty decent. I even considered him this year.
Mullins pass. Complete to Antonio Gandy Golden. A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Handoff here, right? Yep. Pretty good defense.
The running back on the option.
Not a high chance of stopping that play.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
3 wide.
And the Bears first down.
Is that Mitch Newman? Why is Mitch Newman in the game, and why does he have his X Factor activated? Why is that a thing?
Mullins pass. Complete to Antonio Gandy Golden.
That's so frustrating. Mitch Newman should not be in the game.
Bears.
Wide open. Oh, Jeremiah Brackett. I remember him.
Complete to number 26. Touchdown, Chicago.
I can't remember if he's a rookie.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
Alright, we still have one more game after this. I'll try to make it go a little faster because I know we are starting to near... We're already past the hour mark, and I would have liked to have had one game done per hour, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I'm also sweltering here. I might have to turn on my fan. Alright, Chris Harris, let's see what you can do. Nothing. I don't know what you're supposed to do on kickoff returns. I've never had one that actually was doable, I don't think. Alright, I know we've run a lot of the same plays tonight. I want to run them again. I just want to see if we can make them work. This one, in theory, should be good. Ah, I should have kept that one. I should have kept that one. That was on me.
The pass
It was so open.
complete to number 27. Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
That was on me. All right. Get 6 yards back on a run.
The quarterback on the scramble. That's a
That was
gain
too
of
open
5.
not to run it.
Brings
Ah,
up
it's
3rd
really frustrating.
and 8.
Lance Roach. Ah, he gets 1 yard short, but of course you go for it here.
Complete to number
4th and 1.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
I don't like this at all. Can we see Lance Roach deep here? Oh, if I had a second, man! 1 second! That's all I'm asking in this game. Did you see how open he was? What's going on here? Why can I not see the play? Do I need to do it again? Well, you know what? I don't need to see the play in its entirety. This is how open. You get the ball over the top here. We're not even talking about a tough throw. You're talking about maybe a 30-yard throw, 25-yard throw. Absolutely aggravating. Offensive line, both starters and backups have absolutely been horrible this game. No, just base the line. Just base the line. Like the defense has been great either.
Pass complete to number 88. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
Have I gotten a single sack this game? I don't know.
Complete to number 26.
I can't remember the last time I played games without getting sacks in them. Frankly, just that's how bad my defense has been. Club, doesn't matter. Yeah, wide open. Whatever. Don't care.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Give me the ball back. Like, this team's not that bad. You gotta be joking me, man. Alright, let's try the RPO counter read. So, same thing here. We're reading that guy. Felt herky-jerky, but I guess it works. Ish.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Alright, let's run a screen, because you don't need your line to block for a screen, right? You just gotta... This is the kind of thing I'm talking about here. We'll do one more replay, unless something crazy happens. Let's just follow Lance Roach. Okay. He's got 2 blockers in front of him. I see 2 people to be blocked. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for choosing to do nothing. You have this guy you could try to go hit, or you could hit this guy. Oh.
Complete to number 1.
I don't know if that's an awareness thing, like you gotta be smarter or something, but
Makes it 3rd and 2.
this is really frustrating. Alright, so we've been running a lot of motion. This one should take him off surprise a little bit, I believe. Kinda, sorta. Again, Vernon Boatwright does nothing. Vernon Boatwright's supposed to be one of my better blockers there. My better big guys. Alright, Justice Richards, Hugh Porter. We'll probably sub out Hugh Porter here in a second.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They're loading the blocks, man. They are loading the box. Alright. So be it.
That's good.
Do we have time? Perfect throw. Perfect freaking throw from Kai Linehan there. Hugh Porter looks great. We're gonna sub him out for the rest of the game.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No, we'll keep him. We'll keep him in, and he'll get a little time on the final game. But we're not gonna. I don't want to risk him that much more. He could see a lot of time this year, especially if somebody gets injured. All right. So I could be hitting the quick release here. Oh, you gotta roll out and escape pressure. Slide down.
The quarterback on the scramble. 8 yards on the pickup.
That was good blocking right there. I think if Lance Roach hits the hole a little faster, he's gone for a touchdown, but I'm not complaining about that one. Okay. I can live with that play, man. When it works. When it works. Alright, it wants us to go for it. Sure, why not, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Boom. Can I institute Hugh Porter? He's accelerating. That's what I'm saying. I gotta see that guy's stats real quick. I don't know if I can do that in game, but remind me after this game to check. I think I can actually. Jazeer Wilbur. 90. So, I mean, that's not even that impressive. Like, the guy next to him is 93. Our starters are 94 and 92. But, man, he hit the Jets. He turned on that afterburner. Do I try to onside kick this? I don't know how to onside kick. Let's just do the default here. No. Alright, well that's game. Let's just go ahead and sim. I don't need to watch them goof off for 2 hours. I think we saw some promising things that game. I'm a little happier with that game than I am the first 2 games I played. I think the playbook changes. That one formation looks really good, really fun. Defense, I'm still not sure about. And the offensive line was horrible. I mean, just horrible. Alright, let's see here. Let's look at stats real quick. Daniel Jones. I threw an interception, but that was all because of me. Just throwing the ball down the field. Kai Linehan had a really good game, I thought. Somehow that didn't count as a touch pass. I guess that was a run because it was behind the line of scrimmage, even though I threw it to the guy. But Wilbur finishes with 6 for 21 and a touchdown, supposedly. 2 fumbles for Daniel Jones. But he did have 26 yards rushing. Kai Linehan finishes with 40 yards rushing. That's really impressive. And Matthew Beard. Hugh Porter had a fantastic game. I thought Dylan Murdoch took a step back, actually. He had 3 drops. Robert Woods had a pretty good game. Dante Pettis had a great game. Still looking to see for a little more. I haven't seen McCole Hardman at all. Mitch Newman had the most solo tackles with Quandre Diggs, and then Dusty Hill and Tracy Walker. Total tackles. Tackles for loss, Mitch Newman. Dusty Hill had 2. Okay. There's a litany of other guys. We had 1 sack from Tracy Walker, and that's it. And then Desmond Ellis did have the interception for a touchdown. Tamani Bulwari had 2 pass breakups, which is really impressive. Kerry Webster had a touchdown that he dropped. Forced fumbles, nothing. Desmond Ellis. Okay. Well, let's go through this next game. None of our starters are going to play. We're going to try to get through it fairly quickly. Kai Linehan as an upgrade after a fantastic game like that. And we, I think, need to work on his field general. He needs better arm talent, or accuracy. So he gets awareness and a little throw accuracy short, which is good because his short throw accuracy is what I'm going to rely on a lot. I do need his other accuracy, specifically his medium, to be better. Will we win a preseason game? I don't know. Doctors have cleared Jay Terry, and nope. We are not playing him whatsoever. We have 22 players we're going to have to cut or move to practice the practice squad. Obviously, I'm not going to do that until we played our game and I've kind of ruminated on who is willing to, or worth keeping around. Let's see, Hugh Porter has an upgrade after a fantastic game. Let's get his progression history. That game gave him almost 1,000 yards, or 1,000 XP. That's really impressive. I definitely want to bump up his route running. Gets a little acceleration, gets some short and medium route running. That's pretty good. Atari Mason has a bonus here. I want Atari Mason to just be the guy that can come in and he's good at one thing, and that's fine. That's totally okay. He gets a little throw power there, actually. Wow, okay. Jocelyn Hayden. Gonna try to bump up his run stopping. Oh, a nice upgrade from there. Speed and zone coverage. And Chance Fortunato, who we have not seen a whole lot from, unfortunately, recently. We're going to try to upgrade his run stopping as well. Get some tackling, zone cover. Oh, that was a nice one. Okay. So our depth chart going into this game, we will set that at the start of the game, I believe. We'll do that now, actually. Daniel Jones will not be playing, and I don't know if I want Kyle Linehan to play either. We might have him play for a series. Otherwise, it'll be Eric Devlin and Atari Mason. Scotty Miller. Let's have this stay the same. I haven't seen enough from my running backs yet to have a solid idea. I'm going to keep McCole Hardman in at first, but I'm going to promote Hugh Porter to the 3, and I'm going to promote Dylan Murdoch to the 2. Alan Lazard can go up. We'll move up Corey Crockett. And then we'll move up Josh Greenwood. We will see other players, though, this game. We're not just going to see the same guys again like we've been seeing. I'm fine with the tight end situation the way it is. We're going to play with our backups along the line as well, I think. Okay. At left end, we'll start Zach Allen. Bradley Fisher will back him up, and then we'll have Luke Russell. At right in, we'll have Justin Matabuike. We'll have Trent Bullitt, and then we'll bring in Matthew James. Actually, I don't even need to see more of Justin Matabuike. We'll bring in Jabril Farr because I've liked what I've seen from him. We'll start Arthur Love. Yeah, and then we'll bring in Cole Colbert. And then I want to see Zach Allen play the nose tackle. Trent Bullitt play the nose tackle. And probably Matthew James? Nah, Jabril Farr. We'll see what Jabril Farr can bring to the table. Kerry Webster will get a start at left outside linebacker. Yeah. We'll bring Antoine Watts up. Dusty Hale will get his start, and then we'll have to bring someone up. We just don't have anybody for this one. Here, we're going to have to bring up Jocelyn Hayden. Antoine Watson, Kerry Webster. Okay. Bring up Antoine Watts, I guess. I don't have a great answer here for what to do. Cornerback, Byron Handy will get the start today with David Long and Tamani Bawari. I've seen enough of Jeff Okuda. You know, obviously, I don't need to see more of him. Start with that lineup, and then Lance Harris and Jimmy Butler. And we'll bring in even Chad McLeod. And then at strong safety, we'll do Trey Harris, Donnie Wall, And I don't think we have anybody else, so we'll do Jermaine Barnes. Let's try Chris Harris starting kick returner today. Third down back, that's fine the way it is. Power back, Matthew Beard, Mensah, and then CJ, that's fine as well. Slot receiver, today it's going to start with Hugh Porter. And then I want to bring in Josh Greenwood as the second slot. And then probably, let's try Bernie Matthews. We haven't seen him at all. Our rush left end will be... It wants us to do Kerry Webster, but I don't think that's realistic. So we're gonna do Bradley Fisher at the 1. We'll do Kerry Webster third. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna do Kerry Webster third. Let's bring in Zach Allen 2. Okay, well, we can do Kerry Webster. That's fine. Rush right end. Akeem Hicks would be perfect, but we're not doing that. We're gonna see what Trent Bullock can do. Followed up by Justin Matabuike, maybe. Matthew James, and then Jabril Farr. Doggone it. And then rush defensive tackle. I think I'm going to start Zach Allen, Bradley Fisher, and Trent Bullock. Sub linebacker, we can do Dusty Hale, Lance Harris, and Trey Harris. And slot cornerback, Tamani Bulware, followed by, we'll have Chris Harris up here. And then, saying Lance Harris could do it. That's possible, but I want Desmond Ellis to be the 3 on this. Okay, let's get into this game. Let's get it played. That way I can just go to making the recap videos and getting ready for the new season. Let's get in and out here. Oh, I see, Ryan. You texted me it. Okay. I've got it now. I'll have to watch that in a minute. Never liked playing the Packers. I just don't. So after this, I'll need to change my bitrate to 9500, huh? Ooh, nice hit. Butler. Jimmy Butler. Jordan Love comes out. All right. So one thing I want to do is I want to have my cornerback matchups be based on depth chart. I don't like the idea that it's matching people up. I don't even know how it matches them up. All right, we're going to do a little nickel first. Let's just do some cover 2-man. Why do I see Akeem Hicks in? Why do I see Akeem Hicks in? Byron Handy missing the tackle. He was there, so that's impressive.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
See, I can already tell you I don't like how shallow those zones are.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's just try that. I'm gonna run out of 3-4 and see if we can contend with them. Arthur Love not getting anywhere. He's getting double teamed. Oh no! And Aaron Jones is wide open down the field here. Yeah, screw the Packers is right. family-friendly channel, of course, so I won't be following up, but I have that exact same sentiment. It's set in my mind, trust me. There you go. Dusty Hill making a big tackle there.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
I've not been impressed by our defense so far this preseason. And then last season, you know, we had the issue with the offensive line, so I don't know. Of course, right now we do have backups going against starters, so I guess if you think about it in that term, we're not doing too poorly, actually. Oh, I thought that's my bad. I thought they were running the ball, so I committed to the run. I won't blame the defense for that one, although I don't think we would have saved the touchdown. I'm not sure what I'm doing there. Alright, we'll see maybe 1 or 2 drives out of Kyle Linehan today. Or this game. We're not going to see too much, though, else out of him. Oh, don't super sim. What are my adjustments here? Deep ball catching, intermediate pass catching. Okay, so nothing I actually want to change. Let's run some of the plays that we tried last game. So this one's pretty simple. Again, reading the edge guy there, and then we're reading for Scotty Miller. It's there. I don't know what Dylan Murdoch was doing. The pass was there. Or the play was there. I like that one. Let's try a screen pass now. Oh, this is the Matthew Beard. I was really wanting to see it to Scotty. And I should have run off the left. I didn't think that guy was going to pick up the block in my defense.
Complete to number 23. It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, we're running right at Kenny Clark. This is not good. Doggone it.
Number 23, the ball carrier.
4th and 2. We're going for it. I don't care.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
I don't know what I've got here that I really like in this situation. That's kind of something I haven't figured out yet. This one could be interesting. Dylan Murdoch, maybe? We also have Nicole Hardman in, still. Nice. Okay, Dylan Murdoch ran a nice route and was uncovered, so we'll take that one.
19. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Flyers.
Alright, let's get back in that formation. This one's a simple one. I don't love throwing a bubble to Matthew Beard. I think it's better with other players, but that's okay. Okay, that time Matthew Beard was the perfect guy to throw the bubble to, actually. I'm going to need... Who was that that's not picking up blocks? Because I need them to step it up. Dylan Murdoch. That's a nice time to have Dion Hurd or something. Nicole Hardman, maybe? Nope, Scotty Miller. This is why I like this formation. You got guys that can't throw it super well deep. Hey, that's okay. You've got guys that you can throw it to in the backfield and they can make big plays happen. That's where Matthew Beard doesn't fit in this offense. And we could be looking to see Matthew Beard get moved. I don't guarantee Matthew Beard's future on this team. And that's a shame because of how good of a last season he had. But if you think about it, it still goes to Matthew Beard. I don't want to hand it off to him. Running right at Kenny Clark there. I just don't like plays that go to the edge.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Again, we're just he doesn't exactly fit what we're looking for these days, I don't think. Out of the spread. Okay, I didn't mean to pump fake. That killed me. Cole Hardman was wide open. Alrighty. We haven't run a stack yet. actually don't want to run it here either.
Yards to go.
Ace offset could be interesting. We could be looking to hit Ernie Stachelski here. Murdoch is an option. Yep, Murdoch's the option. He's not the fastest guy, but he runs clean routes. I have to think he's kind of like a...
Complete to number 19.
kind of like Amendola,
First
actually.
and goal at the 10-yard line.
Of course, we haven't had Amendola for quite a few seasons now, but I always really enjoyed playing with Amendola because yeah, he was just good at that. Looking to hit Nicole Harbin here. Ah! We'll take that, though.
Pass. Complete to
Can I interest you in a Kai Linehan perfect day, just about?
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Red zone scissors would be nice. A screen pass on the 2-yard line? Is that a good idea? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, how about that drive? My offensive line actually gave me some time to throw the ball.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Don't Brett Maher this. Kai Linehan threw really nice passes. I mean, those were
That ties
excellent
the game
passes.
at 7.
9 of 10, 77 yards. Yeah. I do have a turnover on downs, but, you know, it's whatever. I don't know how long we're going to have to watch starters beat up on our backup defense here. But, hey, again, the better play you can make as a backup against the starters, that's impressive. Right there. That's Darius Long in coverage. Now, he's not a backup, but
Incomplete. It's
I can live with that.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
playing a little shallow on our zones today. Aaron Jones, man. It's almost at the point that if they're in 3 wide and they're not here, I gotta go 3-4.
At the 37-yard line.
So definitely expect this to be a run. Oh crap. I was wrong. I was wrong. And that's why you don't want to be trigger happy on that. Guess the run. It's okay. This game's going a lot faster. That's nice. Nope.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own.
All right.
17-yard line.
I guess we'll watch the rest of the. No, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. We'll sub in Eric Devlin. Kai Linehan's day is done. Ricky Rubini will be the third, just to make sure we don't see them at all. We'll stick with everybody else we have in still, though. All right, so here we're peeking on the linebacker. This one's going to Hugh Porter. Nice catch, Hugh. Hugh Porter is
The pass.
looking like he might move up the depth chart, I'm not going to lie. Even over Dylan Murdoch, who I've really liked the first 2 games, but Hugh Porter's just been great every game.
At the 24-yard line.
I'm going to throw a lot of checkdowns this year. Do not expect the same kind of deep throwing we had last year, because that is
It's a
not
gain of
happening.
6. First down.
Alright, so we have a little inside zone. Three yards.
The ball carried by number
That's
10.
just not super impressive.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Run a little
Brings up
stack
second
action
and
here. Wouldn't mind running a read option. Could be a bad idea. Oh, that'll work. We'll take that.
The
Devlin's not the fastest guy, but he is good at running the ball.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Doggone, man. I need to see a little forward push, guys.
Carried by number 10.
It's Colin Childress. I mean, at least he made the
43-yard line.
play possible.
A
But
gain of 4 yards.
levels, we're looking at Hugh Porter here.
First down.
Hugh Porter's day is almost done. I'll tell you that much. Ooh!
The pass.
Did Dylan Murdoch just one-hand that? Is that what I just saw? How do I get rid of the, Trying to get the perfect picture here. How do I hide that stupid, right stick? I'm hitting right stick, man. That just hides the menu. It's not hiding the stupid bubble here underneath him. That's what I need to not see. Why is that a thing? That's so frustrating. Do I have to hold it? No. Whatever. If I can't make that a thumbnail, I'll live with it.
Complete to
That's so
number
frustrating.
19.
Like, that should hide the whole thing, right?
It's a
That's how it
gain
works
of
in
7.
NCAA 14.
Brings up second
Whatever.
and 3. At the
Jet pass to
50-yard
Hugh
line.
Porter. Okay. This could be interesting. I think the jet pass could be a big part of our offense, and it's... We get back to the 50.
The wide receiver
I mean, I don't know if Hugh Porter's that fast. I didn't even think to check that, but... Okay, there's the end of the first quarter. We'll see what the game does to our depth chart here now. Oh, it did sub him out. Does that mean Devlin's still starting? He is. Okay. I'm fine with the rest of the substitutions this game makes here in the second quarter. We'll start really making crazy ones in the second or the third, fourth? Maybe the fourth. But for now, we're just gonna stick with our guys. Lance Roach will get this ball here. Ooh. I like the screen here. Yup. You ever spin 6 yards in front of a guy?
The pass.
Really try to wow him?
Complete to number 1. A gain
Our
of
read.
13 yards.
So this is a bit more of like a Tim Tebow-esque play, the inverted veer here. So if he comes straight down... No, oh, I didn't hand it! I did not press the handoff button there. I'm telling you, I kept on to that ball. That's bogus. Alright, so we got Lazard, Crockett, and Greenwood in. I'm definitely looking at Greenwood here on the right side. No.
The pass. Incomplete.
Maybe I could have pump faked that. I'm not sure.
It's third down.
CJ Woodard's in the game? Why is CJ Woodard in the game? Oh, dude, you gotta come down with that when it's in your hands. I know that's a tough one, but come on.
He was covered by Jair Alexander. The field goal
I gotta tell you,
is
Ricky
good.
Rubini can kick the 60-yarder.
The score, Packers 14, Flyers 10.
All right, now let's see what our defense can do. We got an entirely new defensive unit in, and I'm totally cool with that. Let's run some cover 3. Colbert, Fisher check in.
Number 36.
Who's their quarterback?
Brought down at the 30-yard
Mason
line.
Rudolph.
It's a gain of 5.
Mike Harris still better.
Brings up second
Yeah, you know,
and 5.
I think Mike Harris might have been picked up by some team. I'll have to look after this game. Why is Chance Fortunata in the game?
Mason Rudolph in at quarterback.
Whatever. I didn't care at this point.
Taken
That's
down right at the
stupid.
line of scrimmage. No
Mike
gain on
Harris
the
was
play.
pretty darn good.
It's
His
the
last
third
season
and
for
4.
Olympia, though, I did miss some field goals with him. And of course, now we're on auto kicker, coming up on the new season. I think that's a new thing. I don't think I had auto kicker on last season. That's something I'm really excited about. I can't really just make the kicker perfect, you know? I don't remember if in the spring game I had that guy missed either. I'll have to rewatch my spring game before I start the new season. Okay, Mason Rudolph is dicing us up apparently. Sure.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
I don't want to just say sliders and difficulty are too hard because last year we had some great defensive moments. But I'm just struggling with this preseason here.
Back on the option.
Hopefully the ship will get righted. We'll see.
Gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
If they run it here, I'm screwed. Yeah, well, I wasn't. I actually had the play made and then I missed on it. Why is Mitch Newman in the game? I don't understand. Oh, now suddenly Lance Roach is returning kicks. Whatever.
They'll take over. First down and
We will
10.
see Atari Mason the entire second half, so we're going to keep Eric Devlin in the game here. I do want to run... trying to power play. I don't know why Scotty Miller's in now. I don't understand these thumbs. Oh my goodness. Who was it that missed the block on the outside there? Because if he makes that block, that might have been CJ Woodard.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings
That
up
could have been a
second and
touchdown.
5.
Oh, we added Ace as well. Forgot about this. See what Xavier Grant can do. In NCAA 14, that's easy. That is so easy. In this game, not so much. Xavier Grant's going to whiff on his block. Yep. Could see that one coming a mile away.
Number 10.
4th and 2, we got to go for it.
Down at the 31.
Preseason.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
You know... Nice job, Corey Crockett. We haven't seen a whole lot of him yet, so I'm curious to see what he can do. Let's get Alan Lazard on the outside.
First down, Flyers.
Running a slant here. That is a tough pass right there. Eric Devlin just threw a nice bullet on the move. I have liked what I've seen from him. He's not going to be our starter. I mean, he's just not. Daniel Jones is the best quarterback we have on this team right now. But my goodness, can he play. Corey Crockett. This is the kind of thing Corey Crockett needs to do to stay on the roster past this game. So,
It's a gain of 20. And a
why is Dante
second
Pettis in the
first
game
down.
now? Why is Dante Pettis in the game? This doesn't even make sense. Why are we handing it off to Dante Pettis? Whatever. We're going to get somebody hurt doing that.
Wide receiver. He was brought down at the 8-yard
Alright, Josh
line.
Greenwood's back
8
in.
yards on the pickup.
I think Devlin can be a
Brings up
star.
second and 2.
You know, you could be right. Here's the problem with Devlin. And I know this is not necessarily accurate to real life.
Scramble.
Devlin is like Mike White.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mike White had, what, 3 or 4 300-yard games this year? Like, Mike White was looking like the future of that team as Devlin runs it in.
Salt Lake.
But is anybody remotely thinking the Jets are committing to Mike White as their quarterback of the future? No. That's kind of what Eric Devlin is on a worse degree. Eric Devlin is not as good as Mike White at throwing the ball. He's a little better at running, maybe? Maybe? Eric Devlin's a 65 overall. He's never going to be the future. He's also normal development, so the chances of him being that guy are just so low. I could never actually commit to that. But he's a guy that's going to stay on the roster, and I mean, you could see him in a big game, like the Cowboys game. I subbed him in, and he had a fantastic game, I thought, for his talent being so low. I mean, he was less than a 65 at that point. He was like a 64 overall. Got him off the practice squad. And I crafted Eric Devlin. I made him. The reason he's from Georgia Tech and is a scrambler is because Georgia Tech used to run the triple option. I specifically handcrafted Eric Devlin. And I was fine with him never playing it down in the NFL, you know? But the opportunity was there, and it worked out pretty well.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Atari Mason probably will never be there either, but Atari Mason can at least potentially be a backup one day because of his star dev. Like, give Atari 3 years and he could be a 70 overall quarterback, which won't be probably good enough to start in the league. Maybe in the right situation he could, but most likely he'll be a backup. Man, we just can't get a pass rush, and Jimmy Butler tries to get a break up there rather than just going for the tackle. And that's kind of why Darius McIntyre probably won't start for most of his career, and that's kind of unfortunate just due to where he got drafted. He'll be a backup for at least a year or two to Russ. I don't know what they'll do with Russell Wilson. Of course, if Russell Wilson gets hurt, you'll see Darius McIntyre play, which is nice. And he's got at least star, we know, because he's got hidden. I don't remember what I gave him, but Darius, you know, if he can get up to a 75 by the time he's finished with his rookie contract, which is a 4-year contract because he wasn't a first rounder, touchdown. You could see Darius get a free agent offer to be a starting quarterback somewhere else. It's asking a lot of him. I don't think it'll happen. I think his best bet is for Russell Wilson to retire. He's right behind him, you know? But it's possible. Never want to say it's not going to happen. I like the idea of this one. One of these guys over the top might be open. Nope. Ah, shoot. Whoa! They screwed themselves over. That was an easy INT, boys. I kind of just panicked threw that one up. Nice throw. Oh, man. Who dropped that? Alan Lazard. I'm telling you right now, Alan Lazard is gone. I don't know if I'll trade him for a 7th rounder because he is like a 73 or 74. He's not bad. But if there's a trade to be made for Alan Lazard, I'll look for it. Otherwise, he's just gone. Nice throw. Alan Lazard makes the catch, but I gotta tell you, it ain't making you keep your spot. Hugh Porter and Dylan Murdoch both have had a better preseason than you. Yeah, go ahead and dance. Frustrating. Alright. This one. Oh, Eric. Eric. No, that was so open, Eric. Corey Crockett might look to him here. He's had a tremendous preseason. Whoa, he got shoved off his route. If the ball was in the air, that's a pass interference. Wow. Man just got straight up shoved off his route. Alright, we're going to try to get good, favorable 4th down positioning here. Wow. Okay. Game said, nope, not for you. Alright. Josh Greenwood or Corey Crockett. Oh, Josh Greenwood makes the catch. That was a nice throw. So Devlin made up for his wide open miss with a fantastic throw. Wow. You know, he's got some arm talent. I might have to agree with you there. This one's definitely looking like John Fernandez if we can get to the outside. It's gonna be there. Oh, ho, ho, ho. John Fernandez just mosses that, and we got a touchdown. We are not going for a field goal here. I don't know if you noticed the score, game, but we're down 5 points. Game. Alright. Boom.
The 2-point conversion is successful.
Maybe I think Alan Lazard has purchased himself a ticket on another team. Just because he's played well enough that in this game, some other team might want him. Again, his overall is pretty good. We will not see him on this team, though, that's for sure. Corey Crockett's earned himself a not a starting spot, a roster spot, for sure. Lance.
They'll take over. First down and
Lance Roach, I could see going back to wide receiver. Alright, so we saw a lot from Eric Devlin, and he looked fantastic. We're going to bring in Atari now. We're actually going to put Matthew Cartwright in as the 2. At running back, I want to see more of Jazeer Wilbur and Lance Roach. Still haven't seen Kosi Mensah play any meaningful snaps at fullback. Do you allow your players to take paternity leave during the season? Nope. There's just no time for that. You know, we're trying to win Super Bowls here, not have parents of the year. I allow them to take paternity leave. Oh my goodness. Oh, 69. Look at the route running for Justice Richards. That's terrible. Seen enough of Dylan Murdoch. I want to see a little more out of... Let's try Bernie Matthews in here. And then let's get Virgil Hartwell. Alan Lazard's day is done as well. Let's get the next wide receiver in here. That's DeAndre Lowell. Looks like he's a special teams player at the moment. Anything interesting from these guys? Speed, acceleration, agility, awareness. Who's got the best route running? DeAndre Lowell. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna get a lot of guys in here. Virgil or Bernie. We'll give Bernie a chance. Okay. We're gonna start Xavier Grant with Kosi at the 2. And I don't know. Let's put in CJ Woodard at 3. Fine with our line the way it is. I do want to see... Let's see Luke Russell get some time here. Yeah, let's see Luke Russell. At right ends, I want to see Jabril Farr with Matthew James behind him. I see somebody got hurt. Oh, yeah, Jay Terry. Right. Philip Portis. We might get Philip Portis some time as well. Defensive tackle. We'll stick with Cole Colbert just because we don't have a whole lot of options here, unfortunately. We could also bring in Trent Bullitt at the 2. Bradley Fisher. Jabril Farr at the 3. And then Luke Russell at the 4. Antoine. I don't want Mitch Newman starting. We're going to start... We don't really have an option other than Dusty Hale, so we're going to have to keep Dusty Hale in. This will probably be Harry Webster's time to shine. Excuse me. Chris Harris will get starting snaps here. Desmond Ellis and Tamani. I know I've got other guys in this. Can we get Jimmy Butler in? Jimmy Butler is starting at free safety, as a matter of fact, and Donnie Wall at strong safety. Okay. Kick returner. Let's try out Hugh Porter at kick returner. We haven't seen him really do that. We'll do a punt returner as well. Although I don't think we forced a punt this entire preseason. If you can believe that. Mensah at the 2 and Jazir Wilbur. And then we'll start Mensah as the number 1 power back with CJ Woodard at the 2. And then Jazir Wilbur at the 3. Slot receiver. You personally tell players that they have been cut face-to-face, or is that the job of someone else on your staff? No. First rule of owning a team, you never, or owning anything, you never fire someone directly. You have someone else that you order to fire somebody. I think that's like just the well-known fact of business when you're running a team or a business. If you do, what do you say to these young men? Well, you know, if I was the one doing the firing, I would say, you know, your time here has been greatly valued. Thank you so much, and we wish you... Man, it sucks to be you. Yeah, have a good one. I don't know what I'd say. That's what you have. That's what you have other people do it for, right? That's funny. I've never thought of that. What would you say? Okay, Bradley Fisher. Matthew James, and I'm gonna have Jabril Farr start here as well. I'd have to Google what you say to someone in that situation, like... I'd probably say that you're fired or you're cut, you know? Like, they just you walk in and you just say, do you want to watch Up in the Air with George Clooney? Just be like him. I have not. I did see, we did watch Moneyball recently. And he goes over that whole thing with Jonah Hill, you know, how to fire someone. So, but I have not seen that one. Which is weird. I've seen a lot of George Clooney movies. I'm surprised I haven't. Okay. We've got a second half to get to. Let's go ahead and hop into it. This is the Olympia turned Utah State legendary quarterback / wide receiver Atari Mason. It's fantastic. I'll have to try that. I do love George Clooney. Not a great run on first down. That is not Atari's fault, though. Who are your top 5 Olympia all-time players? I'm curious. Oh, yeah! Well, that was a little tough to throw off his back foot. I tried to set my feet and throw that one. I did not try to throw that off my back foot. I feel bad about that one. It's not Atari's fault. Ah! Surge Cruz. Well, no shock there. I mean, I think we all knew that one.
Number 87, incomplete. 3 and out. 4th down.
Kerry Webster, okay. Man, Kerry Webster's first year. Oh my goodness, that was a terrible punt. Kerry Webster's first, I think it was his second year that I set the sack record with him at the school, which isn't saying a ton, but I think he had the most sacks in the nation. Webster was fun to play with, and it's just a shame he hasn't panned out in this series quite the same. John Schweiss, I'm excited to see John Schweiss in this series. I can't remember which team he's on off the top of my head. We looked at it the other day. Oh, hit as he throws! Who is out there? What big boy is out there breaking that up? That's impressive. John Schweiss was so fun, though. He could cover. He was great. Pretty good in the run game. He wasn't the best, but he was pretty good. And he actually got a lot more sacks than you'd expect. Oh, boy. One of the white corner safeties. We didn't have any white corners, I don't believe, unless you count Tanner Clay and Timothy Clay. But they were both mixed, I believe is what I would say they were. I know they were a little lighter on the game, but the skin tone I chose was mixed. It just didn't show itself that way. Doggone it. So you're either talking about, I'm assuming, Cody Callaway or Bradley Garrett. Bradley Garrett was so fun. Bradley Garrett was so fun.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Doggone it. Bradley Garrett could just lay the boom on somebody, man. He forced a lot of fumbles. And Cody Callaway was really good, too. He was solid in zone. One of the black defensive linemen, I forgot his name. I don't know. I've never really had a defensive lineman that stood out, stood out in my mind. So I'm gonna have to think. You could be talking about Prince Lofa Taupau? I don't know, but maybe not either. Most of my time in Olympia has definitely been the linebackers making the big plays. I do run through 4 in Olympia as well, but yeah, Bradley Garrett, man, that dude was a beast. He was one of the ones I made, of course, custom recruit. Prince was great too. Oh, Prince Lofa. I was thinking Manny Prince, because that was another guy I had. Yeah, Prince was fantastic. Oh, they're gonna review this. Oh, let's just skip. I don't really care. If it wasn't Prince, I'm trying to think. Oh, they upheld the ruling? Come on. I'm trying to think who you are talking about here. I don't know. Dylan Winters was white, so you can't be talking about him. Dylan Winters was fun. He kind of came alive his senior season. That's really when he started playing really well. He's kind of a no-show his first few years. But he ended up, I think, having the sack record for Olympia after the fact. He took that over from Kerry Webster just because he played longer. And then, of course, I think that quickly got broken by Curtis Simpson. Curtis Simpson is one of the most fun players I've ever played with in a game. I'm excited to see him in this series when that happens. Ooh, Lance Roach got hit there. We need an Olympia all-time roster Wikipedia page. I've actually thought about that. Don't think I haven't thought about doing some sort of, I don't know if I'd do an Olympia all-time game. I don't know what I would do with that, but... Oh, that is open if I've seen open. Who is that? Wesley Matthews? Is that his name? Or am I just thinking of the basketball player? Something Matthews. Bernie Matthews. Bernie. Oh. That's terrible, Bernie. My all-time quarterback obviously has to be Darius, although Tyler Hunt actually is close behind. I know what Tyler Hunt did wasn't quite as spectacular as Darius, but Tyler Hunt was really solid. He just had really a lot of growth. I like playing with him too. But Darius, #1, of course. I'm gonna run with this one. Running back? It's early? I'm gonna go with Kirk Doherty. Doherty makes it look effortless when he's running, man. He is fantastic. He's not the fastest guy. Another guy that's just not fast. Serge and Bo know all about that. And Bo Johnson was close. Bo and Serge were both really close seconds there. Just because they were really fun to play with. Those guys could truck. But Kirk is the first one that I've actually had, I think, 1,000-yard rushing season with. So that says a lot right there. Whoop. Yeah, don't go block someone. You just stand out there. Fullback has to be Kosi. I can't even remember who the fullbacks were otherwise. Yeah, I can't remember. So I'm sorry if there were any fullbacks that y'all were fans of. Is that Fernandez? Who is that? He was slow as dirt. Justice Richards.
First and goal at the
running back, or sorry, not running back. Wide receiver. That's a tough one. One thing that Dion Hurd did that was really undersold was run block. Dion Hurd was a fantastic run blocker. And we don't quite have that in this series or in Olympia currently. We don't have a guy that can run block as well as that. I don't know that I put him on my all-time list. It's got to be Lance Roach. Oh, Atari. Atari, the former wide receiver, catching his first touchdown in the NFL. That's what we like to see there. Philly special, baby. Atari was fun as wide receiver, but I wouldn't put him on my Mount Rushmore. You got to pick what? 3? We'll pick 3. I think that's fair. Maybe 2. We'll do 2. It's got to be Lance Roach and... Ben Thompson was pretty solid, but that's all he ever was solid. I'd probably have to go Dion just because that run blocking was so crucial for us and our run schemes. Tight ends. You know, we have Braxton Hayes and Ezekiel, and I think I'd have to go with Ezekiel over Braxton, even though Ezekiel was a letdown in his other 2 seasons. He was just so good in that first season. Chance Fortunato out there laying the boom. I don't know why he's playing. And then, I mean, that might change now. We've got some really good players now, but Ezekiel would definitely be at. For the offensive line, I can't remember him well enough. Jason Clements. Definitely Jason Clements. Yeah, see, I just can't remember my offensive linemen well enough. In this game, they're a lot more memorable than they are in NCAA because they can get injured. Like I can tell you my starting offensive line in this game. I can't tell you it in the game in NCAA 14. But definitely Jason Clemens. We had another Jason, and I can't for the life of me remember his name. Defensively, I'd have to go Dylan Winters on the defensive line, and probably Prince. Although Prince did never really do a whole lot. Linebacker, I'll pick 2, and that's easy. John Schweiss and Curtis Simpson. Those 2 were the best linebacking duo we had. Dusty Hill was great. Kerry Webster was great. Neither of them were John Schweiss and Curtis Simpson. Cornerback, that's easy. It's Byron and... oh! Whoa! Hold the phone just 1 second while we think about this. Who was that? Colbert, who we signed, just basically to a preseason contract. Hi, how's it going? Unfortunately, I'm in the hospital watching this on my phone, but overall, how's it going? I'm a new viewer to the channel. You know, preseason, it's been rough. Welcome. I'm also sorry. I don't know why. Hopefully, you're doing all right in the hospital. I don't know if it's you that's hurt or a family member or something, but hopefully, everyone's doing well there. That's Colbert right there. Keep a mind on Colbert. It's going well. Well, not the preseason so far. We're 0-3 in the preseason. We're hoping to actually win our first game here against the hated Packers. But this is, I don't know if you haven't watched anything else, this is my connected universe between, I have another series on the channel called Olympia. That's not going super far. The Olympia Raiders, and they're an NCAA 14 franchise, or dynasty, I guess. On that one, mostly, you know, we've recently switched to the college football revamped, and essentially this is a Madden franchise where we've relocated to Salt Lake City. Ooh, that's open. And we are now importing basically our players in from Olympia. So you're starting to see some of the guys in, and I'll actually quickly show you here who was from just in this game alone, that franchise. And we try to keep it a little realistic. You know, sometimes it's a little harder, but... So... Tari Mason, he played on my team, actually, and transferred to Utah State, so that's why he's from Utah State. Kyle Linehan played from Utah. These are both custom recruits I made in that series. Lance Roach was a wide receiver for Olympia. Who else here? Dylan Murdoch was a receiver for Utah. He was actually Kyle Linehan's receiver, so we kind of drafted them as like a roommate situation. I think Devontae with Jalen Hurts, basically. And there's more. I won't show them all, but there's more. The reason I'm in the hospital was because yesterday I was just delivering pizzas to help the community in my area, and someone started attacking me and stole my credit card that I worked hard for. Oh man, that is awful. Yeah, hopefully hopefully the police can get a beat on that. That is terrible. Sorry to hear that. Oh, nice job, Lance. Actually, if I didn't juke in there, I think we would have had more, but
complete to number 1.
It's just never a good situation when you're doing, you know, a job and somebody does that to you. That's just not cool. But hopefully you can recover quickly from that, and in the meantime, you know, I've got a lot of videos on my channel. So if you're interested, got 6 seasons of Olympia. We're starting our 7th now. It's been an irregular series so far for the Madden franchise, but we are going on now season 5. This is the season 5 preseason. Hollister here. Yeah, so the owner, I'm not doing a bit right now because we're just streaming, but when I record my videos, oh, no separation there. The bit is that we're actually a franchise owner named Hollister MacIntyre, and Hollister is the uncle of the Olympia quarterback Darius McIntyre, which has a pretty awesome story if you go back and watch that series. Oh, Lance Roach! There's one of the former Olympia players right there, one of my favorites from that series. Lance Roach almost went undrafted. How do you like that one, John Smith? You think you can take Lance Roach getting a one-hander out of the backfield? Of course, he gets no blocking on 3rd down and 1. 4th and 1, do we go for the tie here? I mean, common sense says go for the tie. Okay, yeah, we're going for the tie. I just wanted to see what they'd line up in. Oh, this is gonna miss. Brett Maher, no! Okay, we're good. He's no hospital pass it to him like Austin Collie and Peyton. Yikes. Yeah. I've thrown quite a few hospital passes in this game. Guess I'm trying to send some people to join Saints, so... I've also got AJ Burns series on here on the channel. That was a basketball series, started in high school. That would never really gain traction, not necessarily with fans. I just wasn't feeling it as much. I didn't feel like I was doing a good enough job covering that one, so that's one I want to bring back someday to the channel, but not in the near future. For now, we're just focusing on Hollister and Olympia. Doggone. Oh boy. Oh, I missed the tackle. I'm out of water here. Terry Webster injured. Another Olympia player, and he's injured. What else? We've got some old stuff. Those aren't necessarily worth watching. I am starting a PGA Tour series on the channel. I've got the video recorded. I just need to edit it and put it out. It's going to be much simpler. We're just doing live commentary. Not doing after commentary, so that should be like easier for me to pump out. Just play a few rounds and record it. And I will hold off on... Yeah, PGA Tour is coming. Get ready for that one. And I don't know a ton about it, but I am having a blast playing it. So I'll keep a surprise on who is doing the PGA Tour. It's not a former player. I thought about that, and maybe I should have done it, but somebody related to this series will be doing PGA Tour, as the Packers score a touchdown there. So that's coming up. That should be out anytime soon. Maybe Saturday. Need FIFA 2. Maybe on FIFA. If I don't know anything about PGA, I know even less about FIFA. But we'll see on that. That could be. those are definitely things that either I'm going to stream or they're going to be non-commentated. Like, they're not going to be as heavily involved as Hollister and Olympia, because Hollister and Olympia take a lot of time and effort, and I just don't have that for these other ones. Doggone it, man. Lance Roach keeps I keep juking too much. That was one too many there.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
I'm not asking a lot out of Atari here. There we go. It's your Wilbur. Nice juke inside.
The pass.
I have thought about streaming,
A gain of 9 yards.
like speaking of FIFA, like streaming that kind of stuff on Twitch. I might stream NBA. I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, nice. Wide open. And who was that? Because that was a nice route.
Complete to number 89.
Bernie Matthews. I gotta tell you, Bernie Matthews might have earned himself at the very least practice squad. I kind of like what I've seen from him though. I don't think that play works unless the guy runs his full-on swing. I don't know why he doesn't. Alright, after this drive, we're also going to make some changes again. We're going to see anybody that we haven't seen yet. Oh. It's not Calais Campbell, but I don't know who other C. Campbell there would be. 3rd and 15. I just want to put myself in a respectable position here. I'm going to run a screen. Oh, he might be open for a first down. Oh, Lance Roach! Lance Roach might have bumped himself up over Matthew Beard this game. I'm not going to lie. I am loving what I'm seeing from him. He's putting it all out there. And he's already got his roster spot, so it's not like he has to necessarily. Nice. Burning Matthews again, man. And how about Atari Mason this game? His passes have been pretty on point. And no complaints from me about him. We're looking for Bernie Matthews for 6 here. Lance Roach is our emergency option. Bernie. Oh, Bernie. I gotta tell you, Bernie Matthews, I think, has not only earned himself a practice squad spot, he's earned himself a team spot. Like, he'll be on the 55-man roster, 56, I don't remember how many it is.
That ties the game at 42.
22. So we have 75 right now, so that's 53. Oh, wow. Well, if I can find a way to sneak him in on the 53-man roster, I will definitely do it. Chris Harris, man. He's not had a good preseason. Now, Chris Harris has hidden development. No, he doesn't either. I take that back.
At the 32-yard line.
Ooh, Dusty Hale. Something we haven't seen from him in a long time.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Let's bring a little blitz. This is somebody's gonna be open here. Yep. Doggone it. Of course, Mason Rudolph has 250-pieced us naturally.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You could be kidding me.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Packers.
Live for 230. Well, we're almost finished actually, so
24-yard line.
not too much longer than I thought I was. That's actually pretty good. Why is Chance Fortunata out there? That doesn't even make sense.
18 more yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Our run defense still looks bad.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Chance, man. Make a tackle. Only way to win this is going all the way back for a touchdown and going for 2. Yep. Oh, we're going for 2. 100%. I'd go for 2 in a regular season game, but much less in a preseason game. I don't want to see overtime. But first, we're going to have to score a touchdown. This might be a throw. It is not. Oh, man. You got to be kidding me. Brutal. Okay. Well, we know what we have to do now. Can Quandre Diggs make a tackle or block the kick here? No. He cannot. Alright, so first we will see if, is that Hugh Porter? You call the plays from your suite? That depends. Hollister MacIntyre is like Jerry Jones, right? He would definitely call the plays. That's a nice rim turn. Oh, I guess he doesn't actually call the plays, but you have to feel like sometimes Jerry's like calling McCarthy, you know, and Kellen Moore, and he's like, run 81 banana split, you know? So it wouldn't shock me at all. We've seen enough of Bernie Matthews as much as I'd like to keep him in. Have we, though? I don't think Justice Richards is gonna make the roster. Oh, he's a rookie though, so I kind of have to keep him on. We're gonna leave him in. We're gonna move up Josh Greenwood, move up Hartwell. So like, if I'm going off of I am like Jerry Jones, then yeah, I call plays occasionally, right? Like you kind of have to. I'm that involved with my team. But would I in real life if I were an owner? Probably not. But Hollister MacIntyre, he's definitely called a play or two. I mean, he's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. Naturally. Alright. I think we ride the hot hand here. What do y'all think? And his name is Lance Roach. Okay. I need Justice Richards to block here. He does! And Lance Roach, a big pickup there for him. Atari Mason, almost 200 yards passing on the day, by the way. Alright, Bernie Matthews is still in the game. Oh, I know what the problem is. Doggone it. Slot wide receiver. I want to see Lowell and Taryn White before I see Bernie Matthews. Alright, this is Bernie Matthews' last chance to make a big impression. At the end of a game. Oh! Oh! Bernie Matthews, though! For a second there, I thought I should have run it. I thought I threw a pick. But Atari threw a fantastic pass. Bernie Matthews makes a big play. This kid has come out of nowhere. Alright. One's going to Lance. I can live with that. I can live with that. Take time out.
The pass complete to number 1. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers 32.
This is a dangerous play. I don't love this. This might not be a good idea. So we're reading the safety for the pass, and the run is going to be defensive end. Crap, I had to hand it off. I guess I didn't necessarily. Now we're talking 3rd and 7. And we got to run to the line. I'm sweating here. I am sweating here. 4th down. Atari's legs might be critical here. Atari's legs might be critical here. Alright, spike it, spike it, spike it, spike it. Go, 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 go. If nothing else in preseason mattered, beating the Packers matters. Hartwell, your name might be called here. Get ready. No! If he just sat in his route and Atari threw it to him. He was so open.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard.
I don't even want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I'm going to watch it. If I can watch it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. All that just to finish 0-4. I mean, we learned some really important things about who's going to make the roster for sure, but... Alright, can I actually watch that highlight? Low light? Alright, let's see this again. Let's break it down. Alright, right here, he's open. If you throw the bullet pass, he's wide open. Now, I do see it a little too late. Why in the world are you throwing it here? Maybe he just missed the throw. It is possible that he was trying to throw it here, and he ends up throwing it here because of the way he squares his body. To me, this is a sidearm, you know? Like, I'm a right-armed quarterback. I'm rolling right. I'm going to sidearm this sucker right, and, you know, bullet pass sidearm this right to that guy right there. Instead, he throws it back over here. Now, maybe, I don't know. Did he already decide he was going to run this to the right? No, he doesn't, because I'm already in the animation. So that was just Atari throwing it here. Heartbreaker here in Green Bay. Alright, let's see how our boys did today. Atari Mason did have a fantastic game. You can't complain with that one interception, because everything else was beautiful from him. Devlin looked fantastic. Kai Linehan looked spectacular. And Bernie Matthews threw the ball. Oh, that's right. He threw a Philly special. Lance Roach only had 7 yards rushing. That sucks. But he did break 2 tackles. Like, I still thought Lance Roach did alright. I think that was on the blocking. Scotty had an okay day rushing. Eric looked good every time he ran it. Atari only ran it a few times. Kosi had a great run. Receiving, Lance Roach, beautiful day. Bernie Matthews, amazing. Murdoch did okay. Hugh Porter, we didn't see a whole lot of him just because we have already seen enough. Lazard, you know, he had 2 nice passes that he caught. Justice Richards. We've got a lot of guys with catches here. I mean, that's great. Defense-wise, Chance Fortunata actually had the most tackles. And then next highest was Tamani. Mitch Newman. So somehow these guys played. I didn't try to play them at all the entire game, but they played somehow. Tackles for loss, Jabril Farr had 2. So, you know, I'm going to have to make note of all these things. Matthew James had 1. Sacks. No sacks. Again, no interceptions. Pass deflections, Justice Richards. Not sure how. Chris Harris had a pass deflection. Okay. Cole Colbert forced 1 fumble that, of course, Luke Russell recovered. And no safeties, no blocks, no touchdowns. Okay. Well, that's it for preseason. I will not be simming this week just because... Oh, Amari Cooper in the Cowboys uniform. Love it. Let's give Dylan Murdoch something here. We're going to bump up his slot. That's going to give him awareness, catching traffic, catching, and short route running. Perfect. Perfect. And Eric Devlin gets an upgrade as well. I think we just try to shove everything we can into scrambling. Because he might come off the bench at some point, we need him to do what he can do really well. We have to cut 22 players. It's going to be a tough decision on a lot of these players. Like at quarterback. Nope, we're keeping everybody. At running back. Even Jazir Wilbur might stay, at least on the practice squad. You know, I can't promise he makes the roster, but... fullback. CJ Woodard, I'd like to keep him if I can. I just didn't see anything from Parnell, White, or Lau, but Virgil Hartwell might make the team. Bernie Matthews will make the team. Corey Crockett probably will. Josh Greenwood, I think, probably won't. We might move him to the practice squad. So we'll see. These are all decisions I will make and then record and show in the recap. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Saints fan, if you're still here, hopefully you're recovering in the hospital nicely from that vicious attack. And I will see you all next time.